Ruby Lonergan here at the Lonergan household on Father's Day, reporting a fantastic tale. And today, Ruby Lonergan and Joe DeRosa have been writing novels, but only one have I gotten hold of. So, this is the Daily Scoop, the Civil War story by Ruby Lonergan. Chapter 1, Day of Disaster, 1863. It was a cold October morning, the sound of the war reaching Jane's ears. From the tree, she could overlook any war soldiers crossing the white frothy waters of the Beechman River. A man came by. She strained to see, the sharp twigs of the maple tree entwined in her hair, yanking her back. She could see at last. The man's greased black hair was slicked back so it was flat on his head. His powerful legs were moving fast. He dove into the life-taking current, ending up a little ways down on the other side. Badges glinting, he ran to the top of the hill and went down the other side. A bomb exploded, sending smoke, people, and ash into the air. She scrambled down the tree, her metal legs slipping on the moss. Chapter 2, Orphans, 1863. Sarah Ostrin was sitting in the cold rocking chair, her ripping blanket draped around her in shreds. Emily. She missed her now dead and used to be her only friend at the Gettysburg Orphan and Homeless Shelter. She stood up. It was time for the lumpy gray spinach that Miss Rowland called a feast. Disgruntled, Sarah tromped over to the table and slumped in her stool, burrowing her chin into her nightgown. She started to slurp down the food, the brown water dribbling down her chin. One of the troublemakers went up to the boss. Sarah heard one word. Tommy. The end of the war, 1865. General Harris Weilheimer walked through the puddles of blood, kicking dead corpses out of his way. He named them all, John Bashkin, Colin Seymour, and Jake Simon. He stepped on the rusty wagon parts as he crunched over the muddy ruts in the earth, glazed with a thick layer of blood. Harris halted as he gazed at the grave of his father, Charles Weilheimer. And this is the next chapter that has not been written yet, Jane's Story, 1865. And that was the Daily Scoop. See you next time. Happy Father's Day.